Hey guys, and welcome to my channel! Today I want to show you how to make a carrot cake with cream cheese frosting, orange curd filling and easy marshmallow fondant decor. This carrot cake makes a fun and festive Easter dessert. To make the cake we'll need all-purpose flour, brown and white sugar, vegetable oil, eggs, unsweetened applesauce, grated carrots, ground cinnamon, allspice seasoning, salt, baking soda, baking powder, vanilla extract and roasted walnuts. The exact amount of ingredients can be found below this video. In a large mixing bowl, combine the eggs, salt and sugar. Using a hand mixer, beat all together until light and fluffy. Add the vegetable oil, applesauce, vanilla extract and give it a quick whisk. Next, sift in the flour, baking soda, baking powder and spices. Using a hand mixer, whisk the cake batter again. Add the carrots, chopped walnuts, and stir all together with a spatula. Divide the cake batter into 3 portions. I use a kitchen scale to make sure that the cake batter is evenly divided. I will bake the cake in an 8-inch baking spring form, bottom of which I covered with parchment paper. Transfer the first portion of cake batter into a prepared baking form, spread it evenly with a spatula, and bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 to 35 minutes, or until the skewer inserted in the cake comes out dry. Let the cake cool in a baking pan for about 5 minutes or so, then run a knife between the cake and the baking pan. Take the ring part off, invert the cake and carefully take off the parchment paper from the bottom. Let the cake cool down. Repeat the process with the rest of the cake batter. Each cake layer turned out approximately ½ inch thick. If you prefer thicker cake layers, you can double the cake ingredients to make a thick 8-inch cake layers, or you can use a 6-inch cake pan. Anyway, the baking time will change. You can bake the cake layers a couple of days in advance. Tightly cover them in plastic wrap and keep refrigerated until assembling the cake. To make the orange curd filling, we'll need freshly squeezed orange juice, orange zest, sugar, cornstarch, egg yolk, 1 whole egg and butter. In a heavy bottom saucepan, combine the orange juice, egg yolk, the whole egg, sugar with orange zest, and cornstarch. Whisk all together to combine the ingredients. Place the saucepan over medium-low heat and add the butter. Cook until thick while constantly stirring so no lumps form. To check the readiness of the curd, dip a spoon or spatula into the custard, then run your finger through it. If the line stays, the mixture has properly thickened. Remove the pan from the heat and pour the curd into a prepared piping bag. Let it cool to room temperature and chill in the fridge. To decorate my cake, I decided to make these cute carrots and the back part of rabbits using homemade fondant. To make the fondant, we'll need the marshmallows, powdered sugar, lemon juice and butter. In a mixing bowl, combine the marshmallows, butter, and lemon juice. Start by microwaving all the ingredients for 20 seconds, then take the bowl out and give it a stir. Place the bowl back in the microwave and repeat the process of cooking for another 20 seconds until the marshmallows have melted. Next, sift in about half of the powdered sugar. Start mixing with a spatula to combine the ingredients. When the mixing becomes too hard, dust the work surface with more powdered sugar and transfer the fondant on top. Start kneading the fondant, adding more powdered sugar as needed. Ready fondant will be slightly sticky and very elastic. Divide the fondant into 3 pieces. One piece will stay white. Cover it with plastic wrap to prevent it from drying out. Using an orange gel food coloring, color the biggest piece of the fondant. Just add 1 drop of the color and knead the fondant until colored evenly. Add more powdered sugar if needed. Don't forget to cover it with plastic wrap. Using green gel food coloring, color the smallest piece of the fondant. Homemade marshmallow fondant can be made in advance and stored in an airtight container for up to a month. I am not a great sculptor, so forgive me for the primitive figures. The idea is to make the back part of the bunny look like they are sticking out of the ground. So I made a pear-shaped body with a tail and hind legs. It's very easy to work with this fondant and sticking the pieces together. I also made carrots for my cake garden. Part of the carrots will stick out of the ground and other part of the carrots will be already on the ground. I think that the video will make it clear how I do it. The last piece of the cake is the cream cheese frosting. To make the frosting, we'll need softened cream cheese, softened butter, sifted powdered sugar, vanilla extract, and lemon juice, which is optional. In a large mixing bowl, place the butter and powdered sugar. Mix a little with a spatula. Using a hand mixer, beat the butter until light and fluffy. Scrape the sides of the bowl. Add the cream cheese, vanilla extract, lemon juice, and on the lowest speed of your mixture combine all the ingredients. Don't overbeat the cream cheese frosting or it will get grainy. For your convenience, transfer the frosting into a pastry bag. Finally, let's assemble the cake. Place the first cake layer on the cake board or serving plate and cover it with a thin layer of cream cheese frosting. Pipe a border along the outside edge of the cake, then fill it in with the half of the orange filling. Spread it evenly. Repeat the process with the second cake layer. Spread a thin layer of frosting on top and sides of the cake, then refrigerate for 30 minutes. Add a couple drops of orange gel food coloring into the rest of the cream cheese frosting and mix well. Transfer the orange frosting into a piping bag and pipe it on the sides and the top of the cake. Using a cake spatula, make vertical or horizontal lines to give some texture. Sprinkle Oreo cookie crumbs on top of the cake to simulate dirt. Add the bunnies and carrots on top. I also used edible grass for cake, which luckily I had in the freezer. I have a separate video on my channel on how to make the edible moss. You can find the link in the description box below. My cake is ready and I am very happy with the result. Please tell me in the comment area below, what do you think about my cake? And of course, let's see how the cake looks on the inside. Personally, I really like when there is a fruit filling in the cut. I really hope that my video is useful too and inspires you to make this beautiful Easter carrot cake. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel and click the bell so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time.